I shall wear a crown. I shall wear a crown. Oh, when that trumpet sound. When that trumpet sound. I shall wear a golden crown. Hello there. How y'all doing today, baby? This is Miss Cleotha Parks, and I'm coming back to y'all again. Listen, babies, I tell you, it is so good to be amongst the land of the living. And I always have to take time and thank the Lord that last night my bed was not my cooling board and my covers was not my winding sheets. And that is truly a blessing. Listen, today I want to talk to y'all about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, baby, and that's church. Y'all know I love church. I love going to church, honey. I just love being in the presence of the people in church. But I want to educate some people on the positions of the church. Now, let me get right to it, baby. Let's start with the pastor. Now, the pastor is the head of that church, honey. The pastor is the one that's supposed to feed you, the scriptures of the Bible, and it's supposed to be looking out for the parishioners in the church. Now, let me tell you what they're not supposed to do, honey. They're not supposed to take the church money and buy planes, trains, and automobiles. I've seen a lot of pastors out there that's got their own private jets, and they're flying around, from here and there. And I've seen a lot of them with all these luxury cars, honey, and then the parishioners is either driving things that's breaking all the time, or they don't have transportation at all. And that's just not right, honey. The money for the church is supposed to go to the uplifting of the church and the people of the church, honey. If you the pastor, baby, have the trustees manage that money a little bit better so it's actually helping your parishioners and it's not just fulfilling your life's dreams. All right, now let's move on over to the deacon, honey. The deacon is a very important position in the church. I remember back in the day, we had a deacon in the church I belonged to named Deacon John. And Deacon John did a lot, honey. He did everything from making sure the church was unlocked on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights for Bible study. And if it was cold, he made sure the heat was on early enough so that the church was nice and warm for when the parishioners came in there, honey. They wasn't freezing outside and inside. Deacon John also made sure that he checked up on the sick and the shut-in, and that's the people who couldn't make it to Sunday services or to the Wednesday night Bible study. But he made sure that he went to their houses and checked in on them, and he would frequently call them throughout the week to make sure if they needed something, he was going to be right there to help provide it. Now, honey, I tell you, the deacon has a big responsibility. And if you ain't up for that responsibility, babies, don't call yourself no deacon. Now, let's move on over to the missionaries. Honey, the missionaries are the people, they're the people who belong to go out in the community and help people learn about the love and the teachings of Jesus Christ. They're people who go to the homeless shelters and witness to people. They go on the streets, to the people who out there on the streets on drugs and things like that, and they witness to them, and they let them know that there is a God, and that he is loving and caring, and all they have to do is believe in him. Honey, I tell you, that's the job of the missionary. Now let's move on over to the usher. The usher is what I call the person who keeps the order in the church. The usher is the one that makes sure people ain't holding offside conversations while the preacher trying to bring the word. The ushers always make sure that the offering time is orderly, in order. Everybody ain't rushing to the basket at the same time, but you taking your time getting there, and they got the order already fixed for you. They're making sure that you ain't in there popping gum and sucking on a whole bunch of candy, and they're making sure that your children is paying attention and they're not distracted on these here electronic devices. Now that's the usher's position. He or she is going to make sure that the church stay in order. Now, I hope this helps y'all learn a little bit about what people belong to do when they in these church positions. And I tell you, these church positions is very, very serious. And they come with a lot of responsibility, honey. And if you're not willing to take on that true responsibility, then baby, don't call yourselves one of those position holders. All right. Now listen, y'all say something nice to somebody, do something nice for somebody, and I guarantee you, baby, God will surely bless you. Now y'all be safe, babies, and be blessed.